Hey everyone, stick with us versus herd. If it's your first time here, love the content, hit subscribe. If you want to get notifications from when we post videos, tap the bell. If you haven't yet joined our options trading live channel, you can subscribe below in the description. We go live Monday through Friday, 30 minutes before market close. And if you want to join the UVH fam, our community, links are below in the description as well to our Discord and our options trading group on Facebook. Today was a wild, just whipsaw day. I haven't seen my P&L get whipsawed so much, like pretty much ever. Normally my P&L, I'm either red on the day or green on the day. I did end the day down $550. Coming off a big win yesterday of 1,400, down 550 today. And today I did take some profits off the table. This morning I was green, and then we rallied, then I was red, then we dipped and I was green, and then we rallied and I'm red, so I closed red. So it was insane. And I'm kind of just holding true to my trades and kind of what I believe in right now. And the market rallied hard, even though we had a crazy jobs number. We had 6.6 million weekly jobless claims, with the expectation that we would have 3.1 million. So we had more than double what the expectation was. And yet here we are. I mean, it did sell off this morning quite a bit. We had a pretty crazy range on the S&Ps. We were kind of holding around here around 2,500. We dipped down and then we rallied hard, all on basically Trump tweets saying that he spoke with, Russia, and I don't know, it wasn't confirmed, but here we are. Trump tweets of what made the oil surge 24-30%. It was actually USO and stuff like that was halted. I mean, it was just crazy looking at oil here. I mean, we ripped up pretty high and then it kind of just faded. And the market, if you don't understand the oil market, start understanding that how it moves the S&P, how it moves the stock market. When oil rips up this much, or when it goes down a lot, start understanding what the impact is to that. But even though today we ripped up pretty high, if we're looking at SPY, it still respected the ranges. I mean, if we're looking here from yesterday, high yesterday was 251. We closed at 251.83. We really did respect the ranges here. And I think where I got most tripped up today, where I lost the most money, obviously was the S&Ps. I shorted it. I got shook out a little bit. And because oil was rallying so hard today, I thought that this thing could really blow the lid off, because oil was just not stopping. So I got shook out of my position a little bit. So I had a little bit of a loss there. I actually took some profits off at Apple, Costco, and Home Depot. So I'm definitely glad I collected those profits to reduce my risk. However, I did short SPY a bit early at 2. I have the 246 put going into tomorrow, which is currently down a little bit here, down 50%. But what I'm looking at on SPY right now is pretty much just respecting this trend line. I do think that we could pop up here to 255, 256, but it could also fail here, which, but I'm seeing if it wants to pop up there. Right now we're at after hours, we're at 252. So right now it's still respecting the ranges, and still we're topping out here. So we'll see if it has any volume to push up to 255, 256 area. If not, I definitely do think that we are heading lower. We're looking at some reports tomorrow. Also, non-farm payrolls, unemployment rate, average hourly earnings, market services PMI, and the non-manufacturing index as well. So just be mindful of that in the morning, that we have some stuff going down, some more reports, and maybe there's going to be some news that they're going to let the weekly jobless claims today kind of let sit. The market, as we know, the market is definitely irrational. Market does what it wants, whether it rips up, whether it rips down. You just have to respect the charts, respect the trends, and respect the price action. So even though I lost money today, we're still in this, we're still in the fight, and I still believe in that these targets are going to hit. The one thing that I wish I did do though was this Apple. I'm also in the Apple 242.50 put for next week expiration. I was actually up a couple $100 on this, and I was also up on SPY as well. I should have taken my profits, but I already took off the trades that I was planning on taking off for the day. So I'm like, we can let this sit. And this is what happens. This is what happens. I should have collected my profits, and I could have redeployed those profits near the end of the day when we were near high day. But you don't know. We kind of reversed pretty hard, and by the time I was like, well, I don't want to take the profits now if we go up and then we rip back down. But here we are. Here we are. So now I'm down $68 in the position. I was up $200. Now I'm down $68. So not terrible. They really sucked the premium out of the SPY 246 put, though. I mean, that's down 50% now. And, I will say that my entry on that SPY put was a little poor because I did get in when it was right in here, when it was like pushing 247. We dipped down, it was green, and then it ripped back up, and then I was red. And then obviously now we closed back at higher days. But for me, this definitely looks like a good short setup going into Friday with all the reports that we're expecting to put out. And like I was saying yesterday, it's crazy that the market hasn't priced in these reports yet that they're going to be bad. So kind of crazy. Home Depot, I was able to take some profits on, and Costco, I definitely, if you're new to trading, I definitely don't recommend trading Costco. But my main strategy for this week, I've been trading Costco when it's been topping out at like 289, 288 area, and I've been shorting it up in here, and it's been working pretty much every time. I didn't try it again because it really blew the lid off here. So I'm gonna see how high this is gonna go if we gap up tomorrow. There's always going to be more trades. There's always going to be more entries. You need to be able to protect yourself. And, I'm definitely glad on Costco I did collect those profits because I had 2 trades today. I opened one up. I closed one out for 100. I had the 290 put expiring tomorrow. And then for next week, I had the 287.50 put that I closed out for another 120 also today. So if I didn't collect that, I would have been down. Another couple $100. So, or probably more, probably 400, because I would have probably been down. So, was profitable by 220 would probably have been having a $200 loss, which is another $400 swing in your P&L. So, was a pretty much whipsaw day. So you want to be careful. Right now, I am still just trading the ranges. We'll see what to do with this 246 put tomorrow. We will be looking to play some defense. If we open up higher, or if we open up even if we open lower, but Theta's really catching this, we're gonna want to defend this loss here. We're not gonna just take it. We're gonna play some defense. We're gonna get through this, and we're gonna get our money back. And we're proven to be able to do that. And that's why you don't want to allocate 80 to 100% of your funds when you're trading, because you need money to play defense with. You're not going to always time the market right. You're not going to always time news events. I mean, that Trump tweet just came out of nowhere. I mean, things were wild. Things were crazy. So, if you lost money today, comment below, learned a lesson. If you made money today, comment below, got paid. If you could do me the favor real quick, hit the like button. I would really appreciate it. Going into tomorrow, I'm also going to be looking at Tesla. Tesla soared on, they delivered 88,000 vehicles in Q1, which is way higher than what people were thinking. They're thinking that they're going to deliver 500,000 vehicles in 2020. Now, if we look at Tesla was definitely taking a beating pretty much the last 3 days. Went up to 540, then to 446. I mean, this is $100 swing to the downside in just 3 days, and now we're back up to 514. So people who were you can't see that. Sorry. People who were holding puts into close are definitely gonna get wrecked. And this is what I mean. You can't time these things. I mean, I actually didn't know this report was gonna come out, but it did. And things just this is what happens. I mean, so, and like I said, that's why you don't want to put 100 to 80 or 80% to 100% of your capital into the market, because then what if you had 100% of your capital in Tesla puts and it rips up like this? You're instantly max loss tomorrow. I mean, this is going hard. Apple, what I'm looking at as well, since I have next week expiration, I'm not going to stress. I mean, we're still below the highs of yesterday. We also close at the pre-market highs as well. So we're pretty much just chilling. Apple, Apple's kind of the same situation. I do think that it might pop up to, like, let's say the 250 area before getting rejected again, but I do think the 1-year charts are still working into the bear's favor. Until the 1-year chart starts to flip, I'm going to hold my swing trades more bearish than I am bullish right now, and that's just what I'm doing. Intraday was actually pretty great for making money, on both sides. Both sides made money today. Both sides lost money today. And, thankfully some of my day trades worked out. My swing trades worked out in the morning. Now I'm going into tomorrow short, which those are currently down, but we'll see if we don't get the money back on that, we're definitely going to play defense. We're definitely going to get back on it. But that's kind of what I'm looking at right now on Apple, Tesla, and SPY. So if you have any questions, leave them below. If you do me the favor, if you watch this video to the end, comment watch to the end. As always, stay safe, stay green. It's us versus herd.